Hello and welcome to another edition of the People's Lawyer video channel, wherever you're watching this on. And today we're in part 2 of the series, which is protecting our children from tyranny. So part 2 is we're postulating the question, what if home education is made illegal? Well, if home education is made illegal, and it can be made illegal because the government control persons, and persons include children and parents. If you want to understand or know more about this, then we invite you to do our course, our Privacy and Universal Rights course, because our aim is not to give you too much detail in these videos. It's to give you very broad brushstrokes, to give you some basic clarity. And if you want to take that clarity further, then please do the privacy course, or just do more research. So if home education is made illegal, which it can be, it's illegal in certain parts of America and it's illegal in Europe to home educate. Rest assured that because we live in a common law jurisdiction, home education can never be unlawful. They can never make a boy or girl into a child if that boy or girl knows that they are a boy or girl. And being a boy or girl means that you've been born to a man or woman, mother or father, which means that you can home educate, because this is one of your fundamental, unalienable human rights, which means they cannot be surrendered. And you have the right to your own opinions, to your own freedom of expression, family life, privacy, the right to life, which includes the right to self-educate, to roam freely. School is a form of prison, especially when you've got 8-foot fencing around that the children can't see out of and you can't see into. And schools are increasingly being run, not just like boot camps, as I put in the book, School No Place for Children. They are being run along the lines of prisons, where permission is needed for everything. And movement is strictly controlled. Thought and what boys and girls do during the day is very, very strictly conditioned and controlled. So the solution is again very simple. You would have taken the measure of deregistering, and that puts all the authority and jurisdiction and responsibility for education back in the hands of the mother and father, or mother or father. You can protect that jurisdiction by putting a private by appointment only sign up on your door. So if you get a visit from any education official, they know that they're trespassing if they knock on the door. And you can agree to see them, but you can charge them £10,000 for a visit. It will put them off pestering you. Again, more details about this on the course, on how to assert your authority, your sovereignty, using simple strategies. If they text you, email you, or phone you, then you can resort to general data protection regulation and remind them that they do not have your consent to do any of the above. They don't have your consent to use your phone number. This is personal data. Phone number, email, or send you text, and you can block them if you wish as well. If they insist, if they issue threats, then that will fall under the Malicious Communications Act if it's a threat, or if it's annoying, it's the Communications Act. And I'll put details in the description box. If they send you mail, especially if it's windowed mail, which is mail fraud, then you simply return to sender. We do have a video on returning unwanted offers in commerce, offers to contract in commerce. You have 72 hours as explained, like I say in other videos, you have 72 hours to send back their post, steam it open to have a look at it if you wish, and then reseal it. But just to reiterate, you draw 2 lines across it in blue ink at 45-degree angle from bottom left to top right, and put returned to sender, returned for cause without dishonoring commerce, no lawful consent, no legal contract. Your offer to contract is declined. And I'll put that in the description box as well to help you. So this is a very brief video, but it's designed to give you hope and to give you remedy, and to make you aware that once you go private, once you take full responsibility for the actions and for the education of your boys and girls, and remember, you're not a parent. I'm just reiterating now from previous videos, you're not a parent. A parent is a person, and a person is owned and controlled by the state. They are not your child or children for similar reasons, because they're registered at birth. And although you've deregistered from the school, remember to make sure that you never refer to them as a child and yourself as a parent. You are the mother, the father, a man and a woman, and they are a son and a daughter, and they are a boy or a girl. That retains the equitable status. It's not legal. It's not owned by the government. It's all equitable. It's all fair and honorable and in alignment with the reality, which is that you created them in the flesh and in the blood. And government paperwork is kept out of it. Do not succumb to any pressure. They can only pressurize you with bullying tactics, because lawfully and in equity, they have no leg to stand on. So please remember that. Well, we hope that's been of help. There will be future videos to follow up what this series has tried to achieve. In the meantime, please be safe from tyranny, not from any virus. It's what we need to be is safe from tyranny, from government overreach. And I'll be going around the country giving talks to parents and children. Now, I use that phrase loosely, just as a convenient term, because it's easier to say the mothers, fathers, boys and girls, etc., etc. So I'll be giving talks, motivational talks. So please watch the page known as live events on the peopleslawyeruk.com for notice or details of where I'm going to be as I go around the country giving talks generally about freedom from tyranny, and specifically freedom from tyranny for your boys and girls. Thank you very much for listening, and we'll see you very soon. Bye for now.